Hi everyone, it's Bethany here. Just wanted to do a quick video and show you the inserts that I've been using in my planner. And I thought it would be easier. I'll just take them right out and we'll look at just the inserts. I've kind of created a custom one just for you guys to see how exactly I'm using them, which is not exactly the way they were designed. It's part of the fun, I think, of finding things online, is being able to tweak them, and everyone uses theirs slightly differently. So this is my way. So these are from limetreefruits.com, a fantastic resource for planners. There's lots of freebies if you want to just sort of play around. What I'm actually showing you is available for free on that site. There's also a membership program you can be part of. You get tons of various layouts, and you also get access to a fantastic Facebook group. Anyway, all kinds. It's not a commercial for her, I promise. Just wanted to tell you a little bit about it. So this is the daily weekly combination, and it is genius. So this is a whole week's worth that I'm holding here. And it starts out with this goals page. And each block is for a different area, and these all coordinate with other things. When you have the month pages, they have the exact same boxes available for goals, so you can be moving things, breaking down your monthly goals into smaller pieces and things like that. It all kind of coordinates together. Okay, so that's the first page, and then when you open it, now right away you can see some of my customization. These little sticky notes are part of just for the video. They aren't normally there, but and these blue lines here are also not normally there. What you get when you first print this out is actually 2 pages of menu planning. It's broken down into breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can kind of see the orange grids in here. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then for each day. Again, if you kind of look, you can see the boxes. And then like a dessert column. There's like a yummy looking cake or something in behind here. So anyway, I really didn't need that much menu planning. I'm going to show you when we get to the next pages what I do for menu planning. What I wanted was more weekly overview pages. So I'm going to see if I can zoom in here. I'm working with a new system here of camera. So let's see what happens when I try to zoom in. I hope I don't lose you. Bear with me, okay? Here we go. Hey, it's working. Okay, so let's look here first. What we have is, I call it the weekly and daily. So these are things I want to be able to do every day. And I'm not very good at remembering them. And it's not the type of stuff I necessarily want to have on my daily checklist every single day. Although sometimes if I'm noticing that a few circles have gone blank, I may move it over into an actual to-do. This just lets me see, yes, I've been doing them. No, I haven't. Ooh, look, there's some empty spaces. Let's get on that. And then down below is the same concept. These are just things that I need to get to once a week. Some of them may have an actual day that they get assigned to. Some of them may not. I just don't want to forget them. So, okay, so that's that page. Now, let's slide over to the other side. This one here, if you can kind of see my little notes, is my list of things that I want to do at some point this week. Don't really know why. I make my little circles here. I've added these in just so I can mark them off when it's done. Make a list here. This little box over here might be notes, might be menu ideas. One week I wrote down just a list of breakfast and lunch ideas, or something important to do, or a couple of important things that I want to make sure gets highlighted out of this list. Okay, so, whoops, back out we go. Pardon all the rocking. It's like you're on a boat. It's like a cruise for free here today. Okay, so now let's talk about, now that we got that out of the way, just why these are so fantastic. You may have noticed as I was shuffling things around that there are several sets of pages. These pages at the back, full size. And look, watch this. Ooh, this little section slides out of the way. So along the top, you have your week. Let's go in just a little bit here. There we go. So at the top you have your week. And I use this for, you'll notice weekly events, appointments, special events, birthdays, those things that are coming up, places I need to be or things I need to remember that I want to be able to see in advance. And I hate the surprise aspect sometimes that you get with a daily calendar. You know, you don't really, you flip the page in the morning and go, oh my goodness, I forgot that's today. I didn't prepare what I was supposed to prepare or whatever. So I like being able to see my entire week. But I also wanted to make sure that I had more space. I just found that with a weekly, like a week on 2 pages later or something, there just was not enough space to journal, to write down things I wanted to remember, memories or something funny that my 5-year-old said, something like that. So when you flip this, pardon me here, I'm trying to get this laid out nice and evenly. This is what your day now looks like. So it still have at the top your week, but now you have this available at the bottom. So this line here is also something that I've put in. This would not be in here when you print it out first. I've drawn this line in. I separate my to-dos by personal to-dos, and then over here I might have work to-dos, or maybe I just have extra to-dos that don't fit. I'm the type of person I need to write down everything, or I may have on occasion even been known to write down things I've already done just to make me feel better. I'm sure, please tell me I'm not the only one. I'm sure there must be someone out there who has done the same thing. So I just like to have lots of to-do space. Oops, poor post-it. Lots of to-do space. And then down here, this is for your most important tasks. I am sometimes good about using it for most important tasks, or sometimes it just becomes extra to-do space as well. So, and then over here, you have your schedule. It starts at 6 a.m. and goes to 11 p.m. And you sort of have the half-hour marks off in the middle. And I was mentioning the menu plan before. These green spaces are how I actually do my menu planning on here. I make a square for dinner because that's the one that's sort of the bigger, the most important to know about, because everyone will be home for dinner. And then breakfast and lunch, this is just me planning for myself, but sometimes if I don't write in something for breakfast, I may be more inclined to forget about it. So I like to write those in just so that they're there. The other thing I use a schedule for, as you'll see, it might be an appointment that I have. It could be an event, something that happens weekly or just, once in a while. I also may schedule in tasks that really need to get done. Or if I have a busy day coming up and I need to fit something in there, I may take the time to actually schedule, okay, this is going to be the hour I do chores, or this is when I'm going to be tackling that. Then this notes section down at the bottom is where I am able to journal. The things I wasn't able to do with just a weekly calendar, I use this box. And I try to make myself fill it in every day. There's always something that I can come up with to put in here, which I think it just kind of causes me to reflect a little bit, or it's just a great place. There's all those things that happen and you're like, oh shit, I wish I'd written that down. I can't remember exactly what happened, and it was only 2 days ago. So being able to do that and seeing this big empty space kind of reminds me to do it. Now, so you have a different day. Every day is a different color. I'm just kind of flip through. You can kind of see I've added the lines in. And they're all very basic colors, so it was easy to find markers that coordinated. So it goes right through Monday to Sunday. And then there is the debrief page at the back. And this, at first, before I started changing the weekly to-dos at the front, this is what I was using my weekly to-dos. But I was glad to add that section at the front because it sort of protected this. I really wanted to have another space to journal. So this, I sit down at the end of the week and basically try to sum up the week in a paragraph or two, hitting the highlights, hitting what was noteworthy, and just having a space to kind of pour it all out. There might be some weeks where it's more informational. I want to remember that these things happened. Other times it's much more, it was a rough week, it was a great week, it was whatever. Just a place to have that space. So this was just a quick look at the weekly daily combo sheets available from Lime Tree Fruits. Like I said, it's not a commercial. I'm not being paid to do this. I just think that you should go check it out because it is a really unique system, very, 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 very functional. And that's really what's most important. It doesn't matter how awesome something sounds, it's whether or not it actually works. So I hope I've shown you at least one way that you can even tweak the system to make it work even better. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.